Welcome everyone, it's Glacier Guy, Rock the Glacier as always. Here we are looking at 2024's models that got finished. There are 100 models in here, and we're gonna go through them starting in order of when they were completed. Be right back. Alright, so we begin the year with the Helldrake. This model, it's a Night Lords inspired Helldrake, and it took many days. It was sub-assembled all to pieces. I had to do all the trim. It was a nightmare. Great model. I will probably never, ever do a second Helldrake. But yeah, it was pretty good. And then we moved on after that. We moved to this little squad of... See, at one point they were like Scions, and then they were Kasrkins. I'm not exactly sure what they are now, but they are pretty cool. They're from Victoria Miniatures. And they're supposed to hang out with Yarrick as his like personal veteran squad. And then Victoria Miniatures also had this Chimera alternative. So it went with it. And then after that, we proceeded to work on the Steel Legion. And yeah, let's kind of get into it. So we used a Cadian command squad with the Cadian upgrade pack for the gas mask heads. And then we did a little bit of modification to make a platoon command squad. Hopefully these will stick around. These might not be a legal loadout moving forward, I'm not sure. But we have a medic with a chainsword, we have a flag bearer, a center bearer with a chainsword, we have a officer with a plasma pistol power fist, we have a melta-gun and a plasma gun. The only plasma gun in the army. And then we have 6 metal Steel Legion squads with each infantry squad. Hopefully we have infantry squads moving forward. Each of them standard loadout with a las pistol chainsword, the grenade launcher, and I added a Voxcaster. I added an old school plastic Voxcaster to each squad. And we have the missile launchers. And I wrote little notes on the missile launchers like... this one says, from Terra. And these are just little 3D printed movement trays, just to keep them organized. And then moving on, we basically just did the Chimeras, the Manticore and the Death Strike missile launcher. We did the Crassus, which hopefully won't go to Legends, but maybe, probably. And then we did the the Macharius battle tank. The first time ever painting a Macharius battle tank, we did it with the... color scheme. And then we did 3 armored sentinels with las cannons and hunter killer missiles. And then we did my Solar Lord Leontis, but we did a Yarrick conversion for him, looking pretty snazzy. And then after that we did this Stormblade. I think it's called Stormblade. It's a Forge World tank. Baneblade chassis with the large macro, or I think it's not macro, is it macro plasma? Either the large plasma cannon, and we did 4 las cannon heavy bolter sponsons, and it does have one other little coaxial heavy bolter on the las cannon. Unfortunately, this is probably going to go to Legends as well in the new year, but we'll see. And then we started working on Stitches of Battle, so we knocked out the Gemini Superior for... St. Celestine. We painted Celestine last year or the year prior, and so we had to finish working on these two. And the whole thing is my wife picks kind of themes for the different units and models, and these are Spinnerella and Natasa from the She-Ra cartoon. And then we have, I think, Fate Weaver, I can't remember, Dreadweaver, Shadow Weaver for the Canoness on Jump Pack. And then for this Seraphim squad, we did the 1989 Taylor Swift album color scheme, and we put little seagulls on their legs, 1 seagull per model. And then this is an old leftover Chaos Space Marine that I used, and this one's shooting down into it. So, and then we have 1 completed Repentia, so she's like pretty cool. Little CrossFit theme. Each one of them has different color shirts and shorts and different skin tones. We're working on those. This is what's on the table right now. And then just to kind of take a breather, I painted this Praetorian Guard Tank Commander. And it's an old Pask model that I've had lying around for a long time. And it's got multi-melta sponsons, heavy bolter, hunter killer missile, heavy stubber. It's got the dozer blade for just looks, and of course the Punisher cannon. And yeah, I want to go for a more red, unique color scheme. I think it looks pretty neat. So yeah, this is all 100 models that I completed in 2025. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Goodbye.